Okay, once more, you're welcome again to Gillette Career and Recruitment Consulting. So from the previous video, as I was explaining, I'm going to show you how to definitely attach the links, right? The links on which you've uploaded your documents on your Google Drive or maybe your online storage drive and place it on your CV. So recruiters can click on those links and go and access all the documents you have. Remember, there's some high profile positions, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years of experience. And within this time, you've had lots and lots of documents, right? You've had lots and lots of documents. Actually, this cuts across a lot, and in various industries. I give my example of when I was working for, when I went to do a service for personality in a high profile personality in a bank. This man had 22 years of experience and all his certificates, all his documents definitely were never kept in his house, but the documents were kept in the office. So the day we were working on his LinkedIn profile and all of these, his CV and his LinkedIn profile for his programs, international programs, we had to scan all his files. Surprisingly, none of his documents were scanned. And I asked him a question simply before we started the session. I said, what if you woke up one day and you heard that this office burned, right? There was a fire outbreak and nobody could definitely survey or maybe take anything out that is inclusive of your documents. Or maybe what if you traveled out of the country and you heard that your house was burned, got burned? Yes, there was a fire outbreak in your house and your family was saved, but the documents are there and the office too. You will actually be losing on both ends. And immediately it came to his mind that, yes, you're right. This is what we should definitely do on my documents. So I will stand out from each and every one of my applications. Yes, this is a value creator whose salary at the time was over 1.2 million. Yeah, with more bonuses and all of that. But he wanted to make sure that his documents are saved. When you're beginning your career, it's very, very important that you start having these files saved, these files recorded and structured. So it only amounts, it's more of like Darren Hardy says, is more of a compounding effect. You're adding to what you already have, right? It's a compounding effect. The document you had, the documents you've had that you've already structured, the systems you've already structured, any other certification as you're growing up in your career, you're simply adding to what you have, which makes you more credible in each and every one of the applications, be it cross-border applications, be it across regions, across continents, across countries, across industries, right? You need this. So immediately, let's go straight to the point. I'm going to be sharing another screen with you, right? Another screen with you, which is more of picking up from the session which we had, where you get to upload your drives, just your documents and everything, the documents in one drive. Okay, so here we go again. Good. Now, here we have this. Here we have this section where most of your documents can be. This is the previous email as I shared from the previous video. This is the previous email I have. And yes, BAMS and all of that, the sample email I'm using for this particular training session. So what do you get to do when you're here? That's on a desktop. What you get to do is you must not download an app. You must not download the Drive app. If you're using Apple has a storage services in most of their iPads and equally their laptops. Same with Google. If you have to use Google, you simply click on navigate on this icon, the 9 dots to the right, and you click on Drive. You click on Drive. Yes, here we are. Remember what we did is we created folders. Here are the folders. We created folders, and here are the folders. So considering we had to create another folder, we will simply click new, and here we have a new folder. We have a new folder. New folder. We've already created folder, so I'll just say updates. I'll just create the file as updates since we're using that as a sample. Next is we've created this file as updates, and we want to give recruiters access to this, the documents within, the documents in it. Take note that on a laptop or maybe on a desktop, you won't be able to scan directly as you scan a document through the phone. So it's advisable to always use your phone and scan your documents before you open this your email on the laptop, so it makes it easy for you. You must not go to documentation, you must not go find a secretarial offices for you to scan any of your documents. So immediately we need to give the recruiter access to these documents. On the laptop, remember on the phone is manage access, but on the laptop you come to share and you still click on share, right? You click on share. Yes, next what you do is it's still restricted. As you can see, you can now click anyone with the link. That's to say, anyone with the link can be a viewer. So you choose maybe a commenter, maybe an editor. Someone can edit the files. An editor can edit the file and do everything and delete. So it's always preferable to put on the viewer mode of it, and then you could copy the link immediately. And once you copy the link, and you click it's done. Now, what do we do? I'm going to share with you back this slide. Now, what we do? The links have already been copied, and you can use the link shortener to shorten the links, URL shortener, like URL shortener. Yes, to shorten the links so that you make them short and not too long, and that would be more of decrowding your CV. So here am I, consider here, this is a CV, well structured and all of that. And you can search on my channel. There are more videos on how to actually structure your CV, and there's a training there. So here we are with the certificate, licenses, and trainings. So find the URL here, link to certificate. Considering I have 15 certificates, I put the links here. Now, you may ask me the question that what if I have 20 certificates and one of the link, or maybe I simply need to put the link to 5 of the certificates. Good. On each and every one of those documents you've uploaded, each and every one of those documents have their individual links, right? They have their individual links, which you could go copy the individual links and put them here. But it's advisable to always put a full link just to the structured certificates, right? Structured certificate, that's to say a full link to all the files. Now, if you want to further segment, go into the folder, create more folders, and then segment your certificate. Maybe you have 5 certificates on project management, you have 5 certificates on accountancy, ACA certifications. Maybe you have CPA, certified public accountants, ACA, and all that. It's in a folder on its own, or project management is in its own, or software management. You have certificates on software management and all of that. You have them on their own. So what you definitely come and put here is they as per the job, they needed just certifications, maybe CPA and ACA. You simply come and put your CPA and your ACA here and place the link as it was demanded. Now, if I click here, nothing happens. Take a look. If I click here, nothing happens. Now, considering we save this document, as a PDF, and the HR receives your PDF document, once they click on this link, it takes them online and they automatically can access your certification. They can automatically access the links to your educational certificate to prove that you have a bachelor's degree, you have a master's degree, you have a PhD in what you do, and you have lots of work experiences and certifications. Remember, I'm going to do another training for certifications. There are certifications gotten from, or maybe certificates too, and trainings gotten from certified internationally recognized companies, and some are gotten from local companies, right? The weight of those certificates are different, and the cost too actually vary, right? So it's important to place each and every one. And I equally advise you, definitely if you have 15, 20, 35 years of experience, right? Have a full CV, a quite long and full CV, maybe 15 pages, it may be 10, it may be 8 pages, that carries all of your job descriptions, everything about you, everything about you. From that CV alone, you can now customize other CVs for various job positions. You know, on the CV of you may have 15 years of experience and you have 5 years working as an assistant accountant. You have 3 years working as a project associate with organizations. You have another 4 years working as a chief accountant. You have another 4 years working as a certified public accountant. Now, that actually makes it different, right? So you may want to apply for a certified public accounting position and definitely may have the last 3 years or 4 years as an auditor. There are some positions to which you will have to edit out of your full CV and transfer to a newly constructed CV. For example, if you started your career as a receptionist, that won't be necessary on your full or maybe your customized CV section. Okay. Any questions? Thank you so much. Any questions, you definitely ask your questions in the comment section, and I'll be ready at any point to respond. I will respond with the subsequent videos. Thank you so much.